Alright, time for a Shyvana game. I will be facing a Echo here. Should be fine matchup wise. Doesn't really invade as much, so that's quite good. You can not go for the potion here, but if there's any type of invade going on, it is a lot more risky. Because the champ, like this champ does get quite low now these days. So this potion is safety, really. You can opt not to go for it, but that is up to you, really. I will be picking it up in this game specifically. Just because I'm a tad bit worried about, like, yeah, this Echo still doing something. It's just like a champion that can invade you, like, early on is just a problem. Echo doesn't really do it, but then again, you never know, really. The rating of this game is, like, Platinum 4, Platinum 3-ish, so you are aware. And, yeah, show you how you play some Shyvana in the preseason now. AP Shyvana is the best version of Shyvana for this season. It has the highest win rate. It's also my favorite version to play, so there's that. If you want to play the like AD version, tankier version, that is fine as well, of course. But I mean, the only thing that changes for that compared to the AP version is the way you play mid to late game team fights. For the rest, it stays pretty much the exact same. So it would still, like, the logic would still apply, just a different build and a slightly different playstyle. Okay. Lanes-wise, I think Akali's gonna have Prio there. I think the Garen should have Prio for the most part as well. Doesn't really matter whether you, like, use the... Previously on Raptors, you wanted to hit E, like, group auto attack, hit E, then wait, like, a few ticks on the E, like 3, and then you can get your W activated and kill all the small ones, but that doesn't apply anymore now with this pet. You're just kind of chilling. Also, another thing, 65% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. There is something I noticed here, though, actually. Interesting. The I will say I've only started blue on Shyvana in the preseason so far, and the red side start is actually much healthier HP wise, so the potion is even less required, which is actually kind of interesting. I should have done Grom first actually in this preseason. It makes more sense, because then I can drag the blue upwards, saving me a bit of time there. So actually, if you have red start, the potion is less required. If you have the blue start, it's actually going to get you a little bit lower for the most part, so the potion comes in more handy. Interesting. I mean, you can clear either side without getting the potion. It's just still a safety thing, right? Unless they nerf the pets or something, but... Wait a little bit, and then we go for it. Focus the Echo here for sure. I want to make sure he uses all his abilities. Okay, that he should be dead. There's no way. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure there that he uses all of his abilities on the Scuttle before anything else. And so I waited for him to just hit Scuttle there. Really? You absolutely annoying rat. She used all of her summoners just now. She should be dead to auto attacks here, yeah. I know I can go on her like that, like just flash forward and just all in her, because she just used everything to try to kill the Diana. That's quite good. Yeah, to make it easy on yourself is just simply wait for the enemy to use all their abilities on the Scuttle. If you can get that vision advantage there. I'm dead here. I greeted for Scuttle. This might be the end for me, but I think I may survive this. I still have the potion, so... Interesting. Not sure why she isn't just, like, outright fighting him there. Did she miss a Q? She could have missed a Q. Oh. Wait, he just hit the camp. He's a maniac. Okay, thank you. Good stuff, Diana. Yeah, no, I mean, I will admit I greeted there. No, there's no denying it. But, yeah. I mean, it worked out for me. I'll happily take it. I don't mind that death at all, because it's just extra money that I just get there again. But I should not have gone for that Scuttle. I definitely just didn't think for a second there with the Echo. Oh, he's going red one. That's really good for me. Red one's terrible. I'm happy to see that. Blue one would have been more annoying, to be honest. Even the green one on Echo is good, because CC reduction is quite nice for, like, ults and stuff. Echo is like one of those champs that likes to engage, so... One of those that you kind of want still. Check for vision. Nothing here. All right. I should be able to get that ward barely. Yep, perfect. There's Echo. I'm just gonna like do this, walk up, and then I just dragon. Because I can just easily do this dragon here. I have priority in both bot and mid lane. There's literally nothing the Echo can do to stop this. Plus I have really good dragon damage. I know I have 2 smites, but there's no tempo smiting relevant anymore right now. Okay, I'm good. I don't think this is going to be a play that's going to result in anything, but I might as well walk down in case it does. We have some camps to clear now, so I mean, we're looking good. That dragon opportunity was just too good right there. Quickly get the ward out of here. I don't know about that one, Carly. I think you might be dead for this. Interesting. She's not dead for that. That's lucky. That was a close one. She didn't ignite. That's rough. Or it could have been like a split second, actually. She might ping it like it was like a second cooldown there. That could be the case. But I mean, for the most part, I'm fine here. Obviously, I made that one mistake with the scuttle thing, but for the rest, it's fine. I wouldn't like. Sure, it's a mistake, but because Diana won it, I actually don't mind it too much, if you know what I mean. It's not necessarily a mistake anymore at that point, because it kind of gave a kill assist value, so it gave an extra 150 for the team. I mean, sure, Echo gets a kill, but like, who cares, right? My Diana gets a bigger lead out of it. I'm happy for him. Gonna mock him so I can drag him backwards there for my Garen. Or for my Jack, sorry. He didn't use his flash. That's unfortunate. I mean, I think that's fine as a trade. As far as the trade goes, though. Should be able to herald here as well, which is what I'm gonna do. Start this up. Should be a good opportunity for this. We have really good damage on this as well. I mean, I'm in an extremely good spot at the moment. Like, we're looking very good right now. I'll be able to buy my Nashor soon. The Herald here for 300 gold as well, which I'm most likely going to use on mid lane relatively soon, because getting the mid turret off the map is really good. Get this, we'll get blue, we'll recall, we'll get the Nashor's Tooth, and potentially some boots. How much is the Nashor's right now? 1500. I could technically go for a top gank or just go... I'm gonna use the Herald on mid lane right now, I think. She didn't press ult, unfortunately. If she just pressed ult the exact moment I dove in, the Echo would not have been able to use his ult. I'm not gonna use my E here because I can probably cheese him with that. Boom, there we go. Exactly what I wanted. I could have used my E to clear the wave, but I didn't have to because I figured he was gonna try to greed walk up and try to clear the wave. I can now use the Herald to break mid turret down, which is great. Just push out the wave a little bit, so then I just get to the back, and this gets to go into the turret, hopefully. And that will be very, very good now. We get Nashors, we get Zorks, and then we get a... I'll wait for the Phoenix Codex here, and that's worth it. The ability haste is great on Shyvana, because you want to get as many E's off as possible, of course. We're looking really, really good at the moment. We have 1 minute 18 on Dragon. I have to do my camps. Sorry. I have to do my camps before I can go bot here, because otherwise I have no Dragon form. Which I don't think is going to be necessarily useful. And they actually won. I guess I'll take that. Didn't get that kill though. Suppose that's fine. Get this down. Ping them the back. Check for wards. I was waiting like back here to see if I had like an opportunity for a play. Oh god. As long as they can make it towards me, this should be good. Okay. Not bad. Was able to help them there. My ult there was pretty bad. I should have put it slightly this way so I had a further dash range. I dashed into the wall a little bit too much there. But I mean, I have 7 out of 10 kill participation, which is huge. I can't dragon here. I actually can't dragon here. Not with the bot lane angle. I need the Diana to show up for this if I want to be able to do this at all. I would have started dragon there, but with the bot lane both there and the Diana like shoving mid and not rotating towards dragon yet, I didn't really want to start it up. I guess I could have, but it was just too big of a risk in my eyes. Just wait out a little bit there. We'll go bot together. They have no turret, so they're definitely dead. There's nothing they can do. Kill. Nice. Solid. Get the ward out. What I was doing there is I was waiting for the exact moment where I can land a Q or like an EQ combo at the exact same time from a kill range, so he can't ult. He was too safe. Like he thought he was safe on the HP he was at, but because I like timed it correctly with enough burst, and I pretty much know exactly how much damage AP Shyvana does. I knew exactly when it was going to kill, so I just one-shot him from that range. Yeah, 10 out of 13 kill participation is absolutely colossal. That is some good work. For me right now, I have to clear some camps. I have to get my dragon form back. As a priority at this moment in time, I can't like walk in straight into bot lane here, for example, because I just wouldn't have the dragon form to be able to fight correctly, which would be a problem. I have a 1 minute 20 timer on the herald that I do want, so I'm just gonna go to my top side here. I think I would not be in time for this bot play anyway, so they're just gonna lose that because they overextended. I lost my top side to Echo. Oh, wait. No, I just lost my wolves to Echo at some point or something. Oh god. You're not surviving me there, buddy. You're not gonna get away with that one. I wanted to initially go for the wall, and then he was getting chased, and I was like, where do I go? And then eventually I was like, oh, I guess I'll just wait for him. So he walks into me on the bush, and I just get the kill on him for sure. Give out the life for Jax, you know. And I get the entire turret here, 314 if I can. Because you can see the timer is very close. I want to get as many plates as I possibly can, so I can get as much money as possible. Like, I was able to pick up all of the plates there. As you saw, I just gained so much gold. That's literally GG right there. Like, I will be able to 1v5 the fight from here on out. Wait, what? Oh, it's 11 seconds. I thought it was already spawned because of this. I don't know. For some reason, this prompted me to thinking it was already on the map. So I was a little confused there for a second, but I suppose it's okay. I'm gonna make sure I keep up the objective control, so we go for the Herald right now. My team is slightly throwing, I will say. I'm like holding my objective control as well as I can. But my team is kind of dying at the moment, which is not too ideal. I mean, it's nothing major yet, of course, but you don't want to see your team randomly die. Like, stuff like that is just like... It is rather unnecessary, considering they could just like kind of wait for me a little bit, play around me a little bit more. That would make things much cleaner. I think Kali dies for that, surely. Does. Okay. Well, at this moment in the game, I want to hunt the Echo in his jungle as much as possible. The more camps I can deny, the better. Okay. Well, I mean, she could have had that if she wanted. If she wanted it, I would have given it for sure. I don't need it on Shyvana anyway, you know. I don't think it matters if I chase this, if I'm being honest. I think she's just gonna get it. I'll just go for the echo.
An enemy has been slain.
Dead. Just connecting the ult does 800 damage. If you're playing AP Shiv, one of the biggest things you always have to do is make sure you connect your ultimate. Because you will, if you just use your ultimate randomly and you don't connect it going into a fight, you're never gonna hit the burst from this, and it's 800 damage, which is a lot. I'm just gonna walk away from him. It's not worth the risk. I'll be able to get one more E for just some damage. But my priority lies with this dragon right now. Suppose I could have heralded mid lane here, but again, like my main priority, I don't have dragon form right now, so it doesn't make sense for me to be on the map trying something when my fight is just going to be at a disadvantage. Like, if I fight this, for example, I would just die. It would just not be worth it. My team is just walking up there. It's on them for dying, basically. If I had dragon form, then I can be there, but even with the dragon's respawn timer, I wouldn't want to do it anyway. It just doesn't make sense. I wouldn't necessarily gain much from it, you know? I didn't want to ult for that because I don't think I had to. I'll use the Herald right now. If you use a red or a blue trinket after the Herald, you'll instantly get it back. You'll instantly get that trinket back. It doesn't work with the warding trinket though. You're joking. She's dead. There is no way they both lived on one. Talk about Sag. See if that kills. Are you joking me? Alright, enemy team. Sure thing. Jesus Christ, how unlucky is that? All of them got a literally 1 HP, by the way. Gonna get that and leave. That is enough for my death cap, basically. So that's what all I wanted. I might as well pick up his Gromp here, to be honest. Gotta play this out cleanly because my team is kind of inting it, so I have to be a little bit careful there. The death cap here, perfect. Good, I have 700 AP. I will literally one-shot anybody with an E. These two are dead to 1 E. Echo is probably dead to 1 E as well at this point. The blue one, like the blue smite here, gives me a ton of tempo to run through my jungle as well. Unfortunately, I'm losing XP to my Varus though. We definitely want to take the Baron. 120, but... Scout our jungle for some vision, for some wards. There's a ward here. Pretty much just insta-kill everything. I'm just making sure right now that I don't give Echo any CS if I can avoid it. Anything I can take from him is anything I want to take from him, you know? He's probably dead. I think the Echo might run into me. Oh. That's 780 damage. That should be a good chunk of her HP bar. It is too risky for me to go on all in that, because I don't really know what is out there, you know? Be a bit careful. Oh. That's a one-shot. Got the turret real quick. Could have eat the wave there, but I'd rather just hold it to make sure that I can like use it if someone does walk up to me there. Otherwise, I'll just focus turret because Shyvana one-shots these things. One-shot the wave real quick, so that's out of here as well. Finish the inhibitor off quickly. I'm not going to chase that into a turret dive. That's not worth it. Probably should have just focused turret down. Hit him for damage. That's half his HP gone. I have to be respectful here because again, I just don't have ult. Which is generally a bit of a problem when playing Shiv, because you kind of need your dragon form, you know. Once that runs out, your fight potential runs out pretty quickly. My best play is just get Baron, take a recall here, get the Dragon Soul, and play from there, really. As long as this guy tanks Baron, that would be great. He is tanking Baron. Whoever's tanking Baron has a hand debuff here above their bar. And that one does 50% less damage to Baron, which obviously does, like, you don't want that to be me here, because I do way more damage than them. So, get this. Hey, I bought a blue pole, thank you. The safest play is just to go for the dragon here. I literally lost every single one of my camps, eh? Okay, then. Hopefully this hits me level 16, but I don't think it... Or level 15, sorry, but I don't think it will because of jungle XP BS at the moment. It's really low. And the bugged and all that. It does still hit me 15, that's good. All I have to do now is just play this out clean. One-shot him. I'll go walk up here. See what's up. Maybe that hit something, I don't know. Ah, doesn't one-shot him. I was hoping it would one-shot. I think if my Dark Harvest proc actually went off, it would have one-shot him, but... I could technically go for the dragon here. Maybe I should. Quickly get the turret out of here. Should be able to end the game. I'll just end it. There we go. That is it for Shyvana. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to like button below. Helps me quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from the future, hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, so for the endgame stats here as well, I ended up doing 24k damage, which is very, very good. Like, yeah, like almost double the rest of the team, the rest of the game. Definitely not too bad. True damage to champions at 1100, which is just a smite really. Damage to objectives at 67k. We held down really good objective control this game alongside jungle tempo and all that, which is obviously the main thing you want to do on Shyvana. So this is like, yeah, this number should be pretty high. Healing done, almost nothing, 477. This number went down quite significantly after the jungle things. We have damage taken at 15k, 15.7k, not bad. Self-mitigated, 11k. Gold earned at 16k, that is huge. We were doing really well on that front, really. And then for the runes, Dark Harvest did 1500 damage. This basically, when it comes to like 25 minutes plus, this ramps up extremely fast because Dark Harvest has to do a lot of damage, right? So you can easily get this number to like 4 or 5k. If it's like a 35-minute game, you'll have that much for the most part. Sudden Impact didn't really do a whole lot this game. It holds value when you're trying to one-shot people, like when you need the extra bit of magic penetration, it's really good. Because you can, with Sudden Impact, ult in, connect the dash with your ultimate, and then with that, the magic penetration comes in, so you can EQ combo them down. And extra magic pen on that does make a big difference if fights would be a little bit closer. Obviously, this game I was getting quite strong based off just like solid plays made already. Picking up some kills, so it's going to be a little bit less relevant for the most part. But yeah, play with this in mind that you want to play this trying to proc Sudden Impact with like your ult and stuff if you can for like burst engages. We have Treasure Hunter for 550 gold. That's just to create tempo for yourself. This will allow you to quicker get a quicker purchase of like Nashers and stuff like that, which is the main item you're going to need to well, get going in the game. The second you pick up Nashers, the second your champion starts to become very strong. But before Nashers, it's just not that ideal. And that's what this 550 gold like worth of game tempo basically comes in. And that's just going to scale up faster to get you to your item spike faster. Transcendence for only 6 seconds refunded, which is not the most relevant thing here. This thing matters in closer games, in closer fights. Because every time you would get a kill, your E cooldown will lower, basically. And also you get 10 ability haste as it is, which is obviously really good. But it's just there for the ability haste, mostly just a flat 10 ability haste you get from it, because that is quite relevant. As you see, you don't build that much ability haste here. Like, you build Night Harvester, but that's pretty much it. You don't have any other ability haste in your thing here. So you're going to get the 25 from this, and then you're going to get the 10 from the Transcendence, which is 35, which is pretty much at the point where ability haste is still very valuable and doesn't really diminish yet. So that's why you pick Transcendence and then just Gathering Storm for scaling purposes, right? But yeah, that's about all. Goodbye.